guess that will ultimately led you to start producing and engineering then?
Most definitely, yup. Like I said, I kind of produced and engineered early, like when we was younger, started making the beats on Fruity Loops that led to recording ourselves. You learn how to mix by recording your own songs. You know, get your voice sounding right, get your partner sounding right. Next thing you know, this cat down the street, he heard about you, he want to pay you a couple of dollars to come and do what you just did for the other people. And that really led me, really the mixing is what led me to even shooting videos. You know what I mean? You probably had the question somewhere, but like Vickmont, for me, I was an engineer. You know, I'm driving trucks at the time. I got my CDL Class A, making about 50, 60,000 a year. You know, I'm solid, bro. We out in the suburbs, got a rental house. My girl working. We ain't got no kid at the time. And I'm in the studio. I'm working with the Benji brothers. I know you heard of them at the time. My brother brought them to me. I'm working with them. I'm meeting the Juice 23s. Like I'm just starting. And I remember somebody coming in there like, hey, we shooting a video with Vickmont. And again, I'm like, damn, I kept hearing his name when I would mix the songs. Just kept hearing it. So one day I check out the page and I'm just mind blown that you can get videos for that price. You know, so I'm like, damn, I already know how to do the engineering. If they coming to me first and they about to all go to this guy, Vickmont, I might as well become like, that's my next stage. And so that's what I did, man. I ended up on the weekends, I kept mixing songs. And then by the weekend time come, one day I boomed so hard, it was like I would make my 9 to 5 amount on the weekend. I would work a full-time job driving trucks like 60, 70 hours a week. You got a 70-hour clock. But I go in on my weekends, let's say I made after taxes driving $750 a week. On the weekend, I mix niggas, shoot 2, 3 videos, I made $750. So I kept doing it. One day I'm stacking my paper up. I come tell my lady, I'm like, hey, baby, I think I just want to do this shit full time. Like I'm straight making my check with a few days. What would I make if I did this all day? She said, fly, baby. That was it. I quit my job that night. Went in there, told my boss I'd never forget it. Like Boona Thrax's daddy, you know Boona Thrax in St. Louis, the comedian. Shout out to Boona, man. His father actually was the one that helped me to quit, you know. I was working with his dad, man, backing up trucks. I'm sorry, Calvin. I fucked him over that night, man. I ain't gonna lie. Once I told my girl, she said, fly. I said, I left them, man. They had all trailers full of shit to get moved. I said, you know, boss called me like 3 in the morning. Please don't quit tonight. Just come in one more day. I said, nah, man, my future can't wait, bro. It's done. I'm never going back. Burnt the bridge because I never wanted to go back. And I haven't worked a job since then. You know what I'm saying? About 7, 8 years ago, for sure.
Nick Steele, man. Shout out to Nick Steele. He got his hands in it.
Shout out to my boy, man. My manager, man. Yeah, shout out to him, man. It's a personal friend, too. Like, we was partners, you know what I mean, for a lot of that time. But, you know, he just real he do his thing, man. So if he sees something good in you, he'll listen. I be hiding from him, too. Like, anytime I make a post, he like, stop cursing so much. Take this down, get off live. So I be ducking him when y'all see me. That's why I go live so much, man. So he don't get on my ass. But, you know, shout out to my manager, though. Shout out to Nick Steele, man.